So over the last 2 months, we've seen a lot more action happening in the NFT space. We are seeing more people make crazy profits on their NFT trades. We have collections like Overworld come out with a project launch and raise over $2.5 million and sell out in under 5 minutes. And we have new speculative plays coming out like Crypto Undead, raising over $3 million entirely off a speculative NFT play. So this tells us money is back in this space, profits are back, and greed is back as well. So are we back in a bull market? Let's find out. And if this is the first time we meet, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Leon Aboud, and through my growth consulting firm, Unfungible, we help brands launch and scale their reach and authority in Web3. And one thing I am particularly a fan of as a business owner and as a builder in Web3 is something called smart numbers. Smart numbers by definition are one key number that gives us an accurate indicator over a metric that we are trying to track. And for our question, which is, are we back in a bull market? There are so many indicators that we can be looking at. Volume, we can be looking at percentage of collections that are selling out. We can be looking at how many projects are launching. We can look at new minted NFTs on the blockchain. We can look at percentage of profit versus loss of the latest NFTs that are being sold. There's so many numbers that we could be looking at. But what is the one number that gives us a very clear estimate of are we back in the bull market or not? And for me, the number I'm most interested in looking at and tracking is the number of traders that are active in Web3. Typically, a bull market is characterized by new people coming into the space or people that have not been active, it's been a while, reactivate their wallet into the Web3 space. A bull market is when the supply to demand curve becomes favorable to the supply. Right now, during the bear market, we had a lot more supply than we had demand. In a bull market, we're gonna have more demand than we have supply. And what makes demand go up? It's new people coming into the space and more liquidity being injected in the NFT ecosystem. And what I want to show you right here is this tool called NFT Go.io, which has all the different metrics that we can look at. Before I show you the number of active traders and active wallets, let's look at the volume. I want to show you how over the last 3 months, we've seen volume go up considerably. And for example, if we are to look right here exactly 1 year ago, the daily volume right here in blue was anywhere between 150 million to 100 million and kind of peaking at 250 million. During the bear market, late August, early September, we saw around daily volume at $30 million. And today, over the last 3 months, clearly volume is back up. Things are looking healthier. Even the market cap of Web3, we started last year at 11 billion, bottomed at 6 billion. So that was we lost half the NFT market value. And today we are back at 9 billion. So clearly more money is in Web3. Clearly, there's more activity. Clearly, there's more volume. But where's that volume coming from? Let's find out. So right here, let me show you that data point and let's clean it up to filter only traders. How many people are active in Web3? And you can see we started last year with an average of 30,000 daily active wallets. And today we sit at around 10,000 daily active wallet. So we've remained stable throughout the entire year of 2023, today moving into 2024. What this tells us, right here, if we are to extrapolate the two together, what this tells us is we are seeing the same people transact more often. What we can extrapolate from this is the new liquidity that we are seeing is simply coming from the same wallets that were active. They just happen to be deploying more liquidity. So overall, with this one number, how many active traders are we seeing? There are no new traders that have made it into Web3 over the last 3 months. And if we are to dive a little bit deeper, where is most of this liquidity going? We can see that 25% of all liquidity is being spent in gaming, which actually makes sense considering if we are to open the gaming category. We can see that the top collections dominating the gaming space are, for example, Axie Infinity, Pixelmon, Overworld. We spoke about Age of Dino, L3E7 Worlds, Valeria Games. This data right here, seeing the gaming category dominate the liquidity in Web3 makes sense because over the last 2 months, what we have seen is more liquidity, more projects selling out. I can name you dozens of projects over the last 2 months that have sold out and raised a lot of money. All of these projects happen to fall under the gaming genre. So what we're seeing right now, ladies and gentlemen, if we are to understand what does Web3 look like today, we are not in a bull market. What has happened is we have seen a couple triggers that have led the Web3 games that have been building over the last 12 months have found themselves in incredible positions and have rose with the tides. Most of the liquidity that we are seeing, most of the new volume is going towards games. Every gaming blue chip is up versus most Web3 blue chips have remained stable. Bored Ape, Yacht Club, Mutant Ape, Azuki, Moonbirds, Doodles, VFriends, all the blue chips of Web3 have remained stable over the last 3 months. The only exception to that is Pudgy Penguins, who just set a new all-time high at almost 20 Ethereum. Congratulations to the Pudgies. But in the gaming space, we've seen every gaming blue chip, every notable project in gaming, they've all hit a new all-time high. So what this tells us, we are currently in a gaming bull market, in a very centralized gaming bull market. And although we might not be in an NFT bull market, this could potentially become the trigger to the new bull market. A lot of time what causes new bull markets to emerge are narratives. And oftentimes in Web3, in crypto and in NFTs, the leading narrative is the opportunity for profit. So perhaps the early signals that we are seeing today, the people that are starting to talk about their wins, the millions of dollars that are being raised by projects that are acting as signals that will slowly change the narrative around Web3 and could potentially trigger that new rush of attention and liquidity into the Web3 space. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. My final word of recommendation for you as builders. Position yourself well and be patient. Every gaming founder that has been building over the last 12 months today got lucky. They found themselves at the right place at the right time when the market picked up. A lot of people had their life-changing moment happen over the last 2 months because they were ready. If you are launching a project that is non-gaming related, art, photography, PFP, anime, collectibles, whatever your genre is, build, and be patient. Because eventually, each one of those is going to have its own moment. And if you continue building and you continue positioning yourself properly, you're gonna make it. So don't give up, keep at it, keep showing up, keep building, and I believe in you, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Leon Aboud, and it was an absolute pleasure sharing this moment with you today. I shall see you very soon. Cheers.